Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish.Academy. This is episode 248 and we're talking about Facebook ads again. As you may remember, a few weeks ago, Facebook announced a new algorithm update where they would be showing more things from friends and family and less from your business pages. We talked about it when the update happened, but I've been receiving a ton of questions about this. And most notably, the questions go something like, should I consider Facebook ads? And is now a good time to do Facebook ads? Okay, for the first question, should you consider? Yes, everybody should consider it. Is now a good time? Well, now is the same as it was before. So nothing has really changed in terms of Facebook ads. Do you feel like you have to do Facebook ads? Well, only you can answer that question. But is now a good time? Well, it's always been a good time to look at Facebook ads because they work. They work when you know what you're doing. I said this in a previous video, and I implore you to seek education prior to putting your credit card into Facebook, lest you be wasting money because you don't know how to target these ads. I have taken extensive Facebook ads training. I have paid a significant amount of money to do so in the past year and a half, and I still hire someone to look over my ads if I'm running a big campaign. So you definitely want to be cautious and get some education. Where can you get that education? There's three sources that I recommend. Number one, I've posted this before. Rick Mulready is the Facebook ad expert. He's the guy that I go to. His website, his podcast are excellent when you want to learn about paid traffic. In fact, his podcast is called The Art of Paid Traffic. Now, he works very closely with Amy Porterfield, who is another person that I follow in regards to social media marketing. You'll also want to check out the Social Media Examiner website and their Facebook page. They talk about this stuff all the time. The best thing you can do is get educated on it. Now, a couple people have asked me if I have a course on this. Negative on that. I know enough about Facebook ads to be dangerous. I can certainly help you. I work with my private mentoring clients on their Facebook ads, but I don't have any plans to put a public course out there because, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm an expert in that area. I would say if you're starting to use Facebook ads, good morning, Pammy. If you're starting to use them, then I would recommend learning more about the Power Editor. So that's facebook.com/Power Editor. You have a lot more power, no pun intended, in that editor versus just boosting a post natively from your page. So go to that, check it out, look into the Facebook pixel and see what you can do. You definitely want to look at targeting your ads to the right people. I have seen some ads from some people lately. For instance, one in particular that I'm thinking of is still running ads from their Christmas campaign. Okay, they're paying for that. You have to keep track of your ads and your ad spend. So when I'm doing ads, I set aside a certain budget, so much per day, and I also set a time limit. I set a start time and an end time. A lot of people will just run their ads until they feel like pulling them. That is not a strategy because this is what can happen. They are leaving these ads up since Christmas, so it's showing their Christmas ad or something for their minis last fall. They are paying for me to see that post and it's old. So unless you like to burn money, I don't want to throw it away on something I don't know is converting. So whenever I'm going to run an ad campaign, there is strategy and thought put behind it. It is not simply, I'm going to throw $5 at this ad today because I want more people to see it. False. I would not do that. I would have more of a strategy of a desired outcome. What do I want to happen as a result of somebody seeing my ad? For most of you, photographers, let's take mini sessions, for example. You would want to convert to buyers. You would want people to book a session. So that would be your strategy, is to get bookings. Now, there are different strategies. There are brand awareness strategies, which are equally as important. But the question was, should you consider Facebook ads? Yes. I would say the bigger question is when and how much you put into those Facebook ads and what your strategy is. Is now a good time because they've changed the algorithm? It's always been a good time. These ads work when you know what you're doing. I really, really recommend that you seek some education. I just don't want to see you put money on sponsored and boosted posts if it's not reaching the people you want it to. I shared this story before. I have a client that I mentor that lives across the country from me, and I see her ads for mini sessions. That makes no sense because I am obviously not going to book a mini session from someone who is 3,000 miles away. Now, you might think that that's pretty obvious. Of course, I'm going to target these ads, but if you're not familiar with the Power Editor or how to boost posts, you can kind of get tripped up with these things. So let me know. I would love to hear from you. Please post a comment. Please, I beg of you, like and share. We can beat this algorithm together, or at least we can try. But I want to know, have you run ads? Have you seen a conversion from them? Are you considering ads? What does that look like for you? I had a client who I saw just joined, had a really brilliant idea and asked herself the following question. She said, okay, what if Facebook didn't exist? How would I market to people? Why don't you spend some time thinking about that? What would you do if Facebook and Instagram did not exist? Now, I have the luck of starting my business prior to social media, which I think gives me a distinct advantage because that's exactly what we had to do. We had to market and grow our businesses the hard way. Reach out and market and find people. And I know how to do that. But if you haven't thought of that, you need to sit down and think, okay, what would I do to meet people, to get clients, to get people to visit my website? How would that look? Okay, Lindsay says, I have run a free engagement session giveaway and ended up getting lots of budget brides. 53 leads in a few weeks. Just can't run our businesses on budget brides. That's true. That's true. You have to have some type of strategy and what is your desired end game. Don't run Facebook ads unless you know what you're doing. Should you consider them? Yes, you should. Can they help? Absolutely. Please comment with your thoughts. It not only helps me to see where your brain is at in regards to this, but it will help others as well. I'll see you in the next video.